So this is like my 5th time recording this video because y'all know, if you follow me on Facebook, I was having issues trying to edit it because of me recording in HD and my editing program not taking HD. I watched it and this is what it looks like. Still bouncy. This is still my U part, wig or whatever. And people were saying, not a lot of people, but a few people were saying the hair looked damaged or whatever. It wasn't so much damage. It's just when I first dyed it, I put so much stuff in it. Like after I washed it, I put the serum on the tips, but then I put more serum and I put more stuff on it because I was afraid the hair would be so dry, because you know how you hear stuff about when you dye your weave, it's just nasty and dry. So I just put so much stuff in it so it wouldn't be dry, and it was just too much product in it. It was so built up, but it still was very full and bouncy, so I thought it would be okay. So this time I did it differently. I just washed it and I deep conditioned it for like an hour using Moroccan oil by Organic Stuff, and I just left it in for an hour, washed it out. I put a very little of this argan oil in it. This is the one and only from Sally's. Costs $10, but I mean a little goes a long way, so it's very much worth it. So I used this on it, and I just put that on the very tips. That's it. And I let it air dry. Duh, Adri, that's all you had to do in the first place. So it came out blow dry with the comb on it, and I just blow dry it through for a good like 10 minutes. Just going through it on a blow dry while it was still on the hanger, and then after that I just let it sit and let it air dry, and then that's how I did the air drying this time. And I really like how it came out. So this time I didn't have to use as much heat from the flat iron, because like I like my hair when it's poofy. I like it poofy looking. So it still may look really poofy to some people, but I didn't like it bone straight. So basically I just took my flat iron and I just flat ironed it one time and then start curling. That's it. So I could still have a lot of body to it and a lot of fullness to it. So that's all I do. When I first put the hair in, I did have to cut like some of the back. I don't know what the back looked like, but I'm gonna show you, try to show you. So I had to end up cutting a lot in the back because it did get damaged from that dye, some of the parts, but that's from my fault. So I had to end up cutting some of the back, but not really. I mean, it's kind of like I just layered it, basically, to be honest. It's kind of just like I did a layering thing on it. But yeah, next time definitely I'm not using 40. I'll use a 20 at the most. But since that was my first time, I didn't really know. But for me to use a 40, like I said, I'm still proud of this hair, because I believe any other hair, like it's easy for their hair to get damaged from using a 40, as long as I had it on their hair also, because a 40 changes hair really quick. So the next developer if I do dye it, it's going to be like a 20. One thing about in our hair group here that I'm not a fan of is the hair color, because I'm like a 1B type of girl, but this hair is truly a number 2. So if you are 1B, number 1 type girl, you would definitely have to dye this hair, because eventually, I guess from the sun and stuff, because I have been working outside at my seasonal job on a break. That's why I haven't been posting videos, because I've been working too, and I go back to work in school in a couple of hours. So I never stop working. I just a workaholic. That's what I am. That's what I do. So being outside in the sun, the hair really changed colors also. So the hair is strictly a number 2. It's really a number 2. So I feel like number 2 wash me out sometimes. It feels like a dark off black like this, like brownish color like this. So that's one thing about it. I don't like the color on me. I know it may just seem regular on camera, but I like darker hair on me, or just brown hair, a lighter brown or a dark. I don't like in between colors. So with that being said, for my hair to blend, I ended up buying this right here. It was the Select Goddess Intense Short by Sensational. And I heard a lot of people say they love this hair, lasts a long time. I know I've worked with it before for other people, and the hair really lasts a long time, but I just bought the 10 Short from my dog Zed at Number One Beauty. It's so funny how I went in there to get the hair, and the girls in there were saying how people went to the beauty supply store there saying they heard about it from my video. So I was like, oh, that's good. So yeah, show them some love, for real, for real. They always give me a deal, and they would definitely work with you, like I said. So yeah, I got this from him and Number One Beauty, and it feels really nice. It blends really well with virgin hair. Now this is like a number 1B. This is like a color I would actually expect the hair to be, but it's actually, darker than this hair, so I want a more gradient effect. So I went ahead and just put this at the top for my bangs, like I always do. You know, I don't like cutting up my virgin hair, so you don't like cutting your virgin hair up, you just buy some cheap hair. It doesn't even have to be Remy. You can just buy like some, I typically honestly use sensual minky yaki hair for my bangs because the hair is cheap and it blends for some reason amazingly with Remy hair, and it blends really good with virgin hair. It's like the type of texture the hair is made out of. It blends really good. And I also wash the bang pieces from Sensual and they always bounce back, but I would not recommend you putting that whole thing in your head as like a hairstyle, because it will just tangle up on you and shed like crazy. I hate Sensual, but for like this reason it works really good. So that's what I have at the top. And like I said, he only charged me like $21 for it, and I know it's typically way more than that. So yeah, y'all, guess what I got? I got this from Sally's. It was only $10. This is a Helen of Troy curling iron, a 1-inch. So this is what I use to curl like the top or whatever, to flip it back and do these little curls right here, just to test it out and see how it works. And I really like it. For some reason I always have good luck at Sally's when I'm trying to get hot tools. This is what it looks like in this box. So it was originally, I want to say 50 something, I think, and it went down to $20, and then it was like 50 off of that. So I was like, oh yes, I gotta buy it. Everybody has been very minimum. Tangling has been minimum. You'll get some in the back, like I said, but I've worn this hair outside at my seasonal job. I'm outside, the wind's blowing. It's sometimes it's hot, cold, whatever, and this hair was still blowing the wind. Like everybody was complimenting me on my hair. And I don't put anything on it. Like I said, I'll put a little bit of the argan oil in it, one and only from Sally's in it, and that's it. I'll put a little hairspray, and the curls really hold. Like if you put your, like usually what I've been doing is using my curling wand, and I'll put my curling wand around the head, and I don't even flexi ride it out. That's when I'm lazy. I don't flexi ride it. I just put up in the bonnet, wake up, the curls will stay for about a good 3 to 4 days. So you have to do that every 3 to 4 days, because I can't sleep with flexi rods every night. That's what I've been doing. People have been complaining about the smell of their in our hair group hair. My hair doesn't smell bad. I mean, it had a weird smell to it, but I thought all hair did that, because honestly I used to get hair like for instance my Tiffany curly hair I got like a long time ago. Remember how I made a video talking about it smelled like dead people, and that ended up being my favorite hair and being the longest lasting hair I've ever had in my life, and I purchased that hair myself. So with that being said, I don't know, I didn't want to put that hair in my head because it smelled weird too, but eventually the smell just went away, and I don't think nothing can smell as worse as that hair smelled when I got it. But they're debating on whether it's the envelopes they ship it or the boxes they ship it in to get the reason why the hair smells bad. But I say if your hair smells really bad to the point that you don't feel comfortable putting your hair, I say email them, stalk them, write them as much as you can to the answer to see if they can exchange it or something, because I don't blame you. If it smells weird, like to the point that you're scared to put in your head, I won't put it in my head either. But mine don't smell like that. Mine actually smell like I dyed it and flat ironed it out and outside. Well, it smell like the organic stuff now because I washed it like so today. Yeah, the giveaway ends January 7th, and it's gonna be very simple. I was trying to think of a contest and stuff like that, but since it's like the New Year's, I'll let y'all not do anything for it basically. So all you have to do is like in our hair group on Facebook. There will be 4 winners. First to third place will win 14 to 16 inch of this hair right here. So for them to send 2 bundles, I really think that's enough, because I know if in our hair group, their hair is very full and it's well constructed. Like the tracks are well constructed. So I think 2 bundles is a good deal, because you could definitely, if you space it enough, you'll get a full look. So 2 bundles, I think it'll be enough. I assume it will be. And the 4th place will get a straightening iron. They didn't say which kind or what type it was, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna be good, because the last contest y'all got some good prizes. Sometimes I'll be like, dang, I wish I could enter my own contest, because y'all had some good prizes. So hopefully it'll be a nice prize. But once again, 1 through 3rd place will get 14 to 16 inches of the Brazilian Wavy hair, and also the 4th place winner will get a straightening iron. So all you have to do is like them on Facebook. And my rules basically is be a subscriber, and I don't know, follow me on Twitter. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I'm not gonna make it hard. Just basically like them on Facebook. You have to be a subscriber, but obviously you're a subscriber if you're watching this video right now, and y'all come on Facebook because you're not a subscriber, you can't win. And also, yeah, follow me on Twitter. That'll be another thing. So just like the last giveaway, it was put something on my Twitter saying you follow me or something, so I know who's in the contest. So if they have any questions about the winners or something, I can just go back to your Twitter page and be like, oh yeah, she's normal, she's a real person. She's not sure that whoever's in the contest, I know who you are. So that's the only reason I do it. So yeah, make sure you follow me on Twitter so I know you're in the contest, and also like them on Facebook. That's all you have to do. So once you like them on Facebook, just go back to my Twitter page saying, you know, I like them on Facebook, or I'm entering the contest, blah blah, whatever you want to put. Just make sure you let me know that you already like them on Facebook. I don't want to say what to put specifically, because sometimes they'll spam it out if somebody put like I like in our hair group, because last time they spammed it out. So just put something saying that you went ahead and liked it, so I know you're in the contest and you're human, you know. So that's about it. So good luck in the giveaway in January 7th, and I'll have everything at the bottom of the box. I'm tired as hell and I gotta drive home in the morning. Well, actually about 3 hours, so I'm about to get an hour of sleep. And yeah, see y'all later.